Welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we did investigating. Now we're going to be doing some more investigating. We're pretty much done with edgework. This is the last investigation that I'm going to be doing in this game. Excuse me. Oh, hi, Miss Star. Hello. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day that, from the evidence, blah. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness? Yes, where you stabbed his body. Well, let's talk to her about it. I can understand why. Yeah, and if I haven't made this clear, it's going to be a long video because this is the final investigation of the game and we are pretty much wrapping up this investigation. So, yeah. Enjoy your freedom of moving around and stuff. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Oh, wait, did she just say he was going through hell? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did. Well, his brother died! What did you expect to happen? Her. The legendary duo of Gantz, who I'm starting to have second thoughts about for some reason. Because he kicked us out of his office. Oh, really? The forging of the evidence? It makes sense. Oh yeah, because you got fired. Say what? A pawn? Being used? That's interesting. So tell us more about this legendary duo of the kind of awesome Gammon Gantz and the cold-hearted Lana Sky. Magnetism? You mean his sexy good looks that attracted all the ladies? Oh. Incredible evidence, huh? I would kind of be scared to confront him too, because when he gets serious, he gets serious. I feel like it's crooked again. And it is. I know it is. Yeah, I knew it was. You can't hide from my OCD. Or CDO. So what about being used, as you said? Powerful influence? Oh, he became chief after the SL9 thingy. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. What? Are you serious? I mean, sure, when he gets serious, but I don't think he's that evil. Thanks, Miss Star. Well, it's the last time we get to see that, as Phoenix would think, pretty lady. Now we're going to go to the police department again. Because we actually have something to show Gumshoe. Yeah, we're... Oh, you're back. You're still here? Gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. A DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. Well, we have something, Gumshoe. You're probably not gonna like looking at this, but, what's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they've pushed him this far! Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. At first I thought he was just cold as ice. But now I know different. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we betrayed him. So you're going to help us now. We can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't not a lost item report. Huh. What? For Edgeworth! Talk swiftly. Thanks, Gumshoe. We owe you one. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Click. Oh, yeah. Open Sesame. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. Didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So it came to. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Crumpled Gumshoe's ID card in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card! I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. Yeah, he's got a point. If we get caught, we're screwed. Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see if we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana, on the day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. Huh. The cleaning lady? It would suck to be the cleaning lady here. This room is huge. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came in here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 scene crime scenes, God. I mean, if that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... No, you wouldn't be... No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy! Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. That is a true statement. You don't just let it go like... sorry. Okay, so it's bothering you. You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What? Yeah, Mr. Wright, what do we think of him? Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. My opinion of him is starting to waver. I don't know. Once he kind of not let us look in his office for some reason, that kind of began to waver my suspicions. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk! Speaking of that, when we entered here earlier... Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant! He put that paper he was writing away. So what would that paper be? This looks like a list of evidence to use in a case. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as... Where have we heard this before? What? Huh? Cecil Night Incident! I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence list. Normally they are twice as long? That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence? Is it possible? The other half must be doing here. It appears so. Hey, what's that thing in the back of the room? I'm kind of curious. This is a safe, isn't it? Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Let's put it in. I have an idea. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday? It's... Okay. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Well, if you've been paying attention to this... This is actually really easy. Yeah. If that's the code... So what do we have in here? Bingo! What number did you enter? Whose birthday was it, pal? 7777777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day? You mean 7777777? That ID number? I think you're 1 7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. Wait, so does that mean... No. It couldn't be that. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in here, too. A piece of cloth with a very easily there's a very obvious fingerprint there. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh, well, it was just a thought. Is that it? Is that what's all in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let... Really? Now you decide to be a police officer. Great. Now I gotta prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the Sesame incident? Well, the first thing you probably notice from the little shard is that it kind of matches up with something that we have. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? All of us put that back together. Oh, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one that was in the safe? Yeah, that one. That was in the safe. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Let's do it. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rook can do. Here goes. Well, you only have one piece of evidence, so I think you would flip it like... No, that's not... That doesn't look right. Nope. There we go. There! It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But, hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached? It's different from the others. How so? Wow, there's some blood on it. That is blood. There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line? That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Ged hide this in a safe? Intriguing. Now for that piece of cloth, how about we have some fingerprints? Here's from Gumshoe. I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, detective. Alright, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking your hand out like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Jeez, where's your sense of humor? Of course, Gumshoe, because you were obviously joking. Yes, we know how to do fingerprints. Yeah, we know how to do fingerprints, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's take this fingerprint, the middle finger. Spray some of that powder around. You need to see what this piece of cloth is from. Get my mic. Alright. Let's match it up. Start from here. Nope. 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 What? What? Why is Emma's prints on that? Why are her fingerprints on that piece of cloth? No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? It seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. Psst, hey you, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's fingerprints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Well, was I any help? Of course! Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Chief Gantz! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my eating, I happened to look out the window and saw a stray dog run and right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID card on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. What? But, sir... Now get out! Yes, sir! We'll be on our way too then. Wait, you, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. You didn't call us righto. I'm starting to not like you now. Look, pal, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but I knew if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. There's still one loose end we need to tie up. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day. Last, gotta wrap some things up. Hi, Lana. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. Who it is you're hiding behind those words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. She's jelly. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get him to tell me what's the rest of the story. What are you keeping quiet about? I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think you're afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What's this person's name? That's an easy one. Well, Miss Skye? Don't you turn your back on me. Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about the circumstances? You should know. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he's respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try and hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly investigated that evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Demon Gantz. If you intend to accuse the Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. Okay, then. Take that. I just found this in a safe in the Chief's office. This jar piece and the strip. If you present the strip of cloth, you actually get it wrong for some reason. You know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Orders. Although I can't tell you the details. I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Goodman's body. You'll find it outside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. I don't know what I just did, but I don't like it. Just as I suspected, despite what everyone believes. Girl. I'll fix that later. You were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgar's car. The trunk was broken. I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9 incident? I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and I stabbed him with another knife. Ah. So that's why we're here now. Uh-huh. More than a little. Interessante. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was the evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. Yeah, reporters tend to be annoying with stuff like that. So you wrap the knife in your scarf and hid it. The knife was an exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister for like 2 seconds. Bad feeling? Really? Why on earth would you call him? And we get to hear this. Why are we hearing his theme when we're talking to Lana? I have no idea. He had a field day of his own. Indeed he did. And by coincidence, there was a murder. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you earn my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Oh right, tomorrow's the last day. Detective Goodman's real murderer? And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. These questions will be answered in the final court of the game, the final court session of the game. I will see you guys next time.